Hey folks, here we are. It's Tuesday, May 4th, and a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm Tom Young, and I'm here with Money Shifts on podcasts, anchor.com, and Facebook Live. We are here to entertain you, inspire you, help you find your way to growth. As we start every day, we start with prayers for everybody. We all need to be praying for everybody because of this China virus and what has happened in the last 15 months or so in the world. It isn't just America, it's around the world. So we need to pray for everybody. We need to pray for those who have lost loved ones and for the loved ones who have been lost. We need to pray that the Lord would open his arm and gather them into his kingdom above. In Jesus' name we pray. As we start out today, as every day, why is our camera, nothing is moving. My camera has died, it appears, so we need to fix it. Let's see if we can get in here and fix it. Okay, so that one isn't moving. I don't know why. Give me a minute. We will get it adjusted here and get it fixed. Okay, and why that one isn't moving, I have no idea. I assume it'll be there as we need it. But anyway, let's get back at it. Today's word, we have a new word today, motivation. Motivation is unique because a lot of people in the professional speaking space, they refer them to themselves as motivational speakers. I don't like that. I don't believe that anybody can motivate you, short of holding a gun to your head or some kind of violence in some way. To me, I believe that there are inspirational speakers, people that inspire others to be more than they thought they could be. Thereby, you motivate yourself. When you have found your unique ability, your dream in life, that all great thing that you can't live without, you think about it morning, noon, and night, you dream about it at night while you're sleeping, and you cannot live without it. That is what I'm talking about. What is yours? Write it down. Remember every day, start every day with 3 things that you have gratification for. The gratitude, an attitude of gratitude is the most important element in this attitude thing. Positive attitude, attitude of gratitude. And every morning, write down 3 things that you are grateful for in your life. Whether it's your family, the grandkids. I have 2 boys and they are just everything to me. The littlest one, he is my buddy, and I love him dearly. And Hunter, the older one, he is 6, 7 years old. He puts robots together. I couldn't even envision that when I was a kid, but that's what it is. So motivation is self-imposed. You have to learn how to motivate yourself. Our topic today is delayed gratification, and we'll get to that in a minute. But motivation, the reason or reasons one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. The general desire, willingness of someone to do something. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from the indomitable will." Interesting. Motivation is a desire to take action. Willpower is taking action. We hear people, they talk about sympathy. They have sympathized for people. They have sympathy for others. Well, sympathy is just a thought. If you're really concerned, have empathy. Empathy is where it's at, because empathy is where you see a problem that somebody is having and you do something about it. That is empathy. Empathy is an action word. what do I do? How do I help somebody in what we're talking about? And this book, The Road Less Traveled, it's a pretty thick book. And really what we're talking about is we're talking about delayed gratification today. And I can go in the book and I can read some of the stuff out of the book that it talks about delayed gratification. And I find the page here. There it is, delayed gratification. What are these tools, these techniques of suffering, these means of experience the pain of problems constructively that I call discipline? There are 4: delaying gratification, acceptance of responsibility, dedication to truth, and balancing. As be evident, these are not complex tools whose applications demand extensive training. To the contrary, they are simple tools, and almost all children are adept in their use by the age of 10. Yet presidents and kings will often forget to use them to their own downfall. The problem lies not in the complexity of these tools, but in the will to use them. Delaying gratification. Not too long ago, a 30-year-old financial analyst was complaining to me over a period of months about her tendency to procrastinate in her job. We had worked through her feelings about her employers and how they related to the feelings about authority in general. And to her parents specifically, she had examined her attitude towards work and success and how these related to her marriage, her sexual identity, her desire to compete with her husband, and her fears of such competition. Yet despite all this standard and painstaking psychoanalytic work, she continued to procrastinate as much as ever. Finally, one day we dared to look at the obvious. Do you like cake? I asked her. She replied that she did. What part of the cake do you like better? And I went on, the cake or the frosting? Oh, the frosting, she responded enthusiastically. And how do you eat a piece of cake? I inquired, feeling that I must be the most inane psychiatrist there ever lived. I ate the frosting first, of course, she replied. But her cake eating habits went on to examine her work habits, and as was be expected, discovered that on any given workday, she would devote the first hour to the more gratifying work, the gratifying half of her work, and the remaining 6 hours getting around to the objectionable remainder. I suggested that she were to force herself to accomplish the unpleasant part of her job during the first hour, and she would be free to enjoy the other 6. It seemed to me, I said, that 1 hour of pain followed by 6 hours of pleasure was preferable to 1 hour of pleasure followed by 6 hours of pain. She agreed, and being basically a person of strong will, she no longer procrastinates. Delaying gratification is a unique thinking idea. You have to be willing to put off the good or the result or the reward until the work is done. I, like many, have been challenged by this in my life in the same way. And it's only when I get my thoughts in the right direction, doing the right thing at the right time, and doing the hard work first. I'm actually experiencing that right now with a program that I am building on the internet. It's a website. And I've been working on it, and I procrastinated for the last month. And I have now finally turned on and said, okay, it's time to get it done. So the pain of sitting there hour after hour and doing the intricate editing that is required to make this thing work is now happening. And I am now almost ready to complete the project and put it into motion. That is the Summit to Success that I have been working on. It's right here above my head, Summit to Success. This is the virtual program that is going to happen on the week of the 17th. I don't know the day yet, but it's going to happen that week. I'll let you know. There will be a information blast in every direction because the tickets are free. Did you hear what I said? The tickets are free, free. So you want to send me your email address if I don't have it. If you don't get regular emails from me with information and newsletters, you need to send me your email address. So I put it on my database so that you get notified of this, because we have a group of awesome speakers. Tammy Brannon, she calls her company guerrilla marketing, but you know what her perspective is, what her job is, the thing, her unique ability is helping you find your unique ability. If you find your unique ability, can you have any concept of how that will change your life? If you focus your energy on that unique ability and how to use it for greatness in your life. Have Guy Harris, great guy. I've known him for 25, 30 years, and he coaches businesses with personality assessments of DISC. It's going to be a great presentation talking about personalities, because we all, it's like our fingerprints. We all have a unique blend of personalities. The DISC are 4 different personalities. We'll talk some about those as the week goes on this week. But his presentation is powerful. It is unbelievable. With that, we're going to cut it off today. So delayed gratification. You have to understand and accept delayed gratification. Do the hard thing first. Get it done. Get it over with. Don't procrastinate. Delayed gratification could be the next dream that you have to accomplish, the next car you buy. Everything I do in work, I set rewards. So the delayed gratification works in this reward program that I've created for myself. It's like the car that I bought 2 years ago. A bunch of things had to happen in business for me to be able to trade in my old car and buy a new car. I had to accomplish certain things in my business in order to have the permission to go buy that car. That's what I'm talking about. And I don't care whether it's a car or whether it's a dinner out with your honey or whatever it is. You know, it just, those things can be treated as rewards. And that alone, when you learn this process of delayed gratification, is a direct way to motivate yourself to greatness. The greatness that I know lies inside each and every one of you. That unique ability that God planted inside of you. When you were born, a problem was solved, and you have to figure it out. It takes a lifetime journey sometimes to figure it out. I'm 71. I don't believe I really knew where I was going or what I wanted to grow up and become until I was in my 60s, my late 50s, early 60s, after a heart attack in 2006. That would have been when I was 56 years old. Unbelievable journey we all have. You need to learn how to interpret this journey and where you're going. And all the things that I talk about on here are tools that will help you interpret you, for you, so that you can climb to that next level in your life, that level of greatness that you may not even have seen yet or you haven't recognized yet, but I know is there in every one of you. Each and every one of you. It's just a decision, and it's work we all have to do on the thinking muscle in order to get there. God bless. Get my book, The Family Money Farm, The CFO Project. Get it at Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You can go to cfo-project.com. There it is. Put in your name and email address. You'll instantly get a link and a free download, cover to cover, of my new book. God bless. We'll see you here tomorrow. Keep your eyes and ears open for the Summit to Success.